Welcome to my channel. In this video, you will see a terrifying true story. Let's start with the story. In the heart of the dense forest stood an old, dilapidated cabin. Legends whispered tales of its cursed history, warning travelers to steer clear. But for a group of thrill-seekers, curiosity outweighed fear. Among them was Sarah, a skeptic who scoffed at superstitions, her boyfriend, Mark, who boasted of his fearlessness, and their adventurous friends, Emily and Jake. Ignoring the warnings, they embarked on a weekend camping trip, determined to uncover the truth behind the cabin's dark reputation. As dusk settled, they arrived at the edge of the woods. Tall trees loomed ominously overhead, casting long shadows that seemed to dance in the fading light. Sarah led the way, her flashlight cutting through the darkness like a beacon of defiance against the encroaching night. They found the cabin nestled deep within the forest, its weathered walls standing as a testament to the passage of time. Pushing aside the overgrown foliage, they entered cautiously, the floorboards creaking beneath their weight. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of decay, and a chill ran down their spines as they surveyed the abandoned belongings strewn about. Despite the eerie atmosphere, Mark scoffed at the notion of ghosts, while Emily nervously clutched Jake's hand. As the night wore on, strange occurrences began to unfold. Shadows danced in the corners of their vision, and faint whispers echoed through the cabin's walls. Sarah dismissed them as tricks of the mind, but unease settled over the group like a shroud. Unable to shake the feeling of being watched, they decided to retreat to their tents for the night, but sleep eluded them as the forest came alive with unearthly sounds. Branches scraped against the cabin's walls like skeletal fingers, and the wind carried whispers that seemed to call their names. As dawn broke, they emerged from their tents bleary-eyed and shaken. Mark laughed off their fears, eager to prove their bravery by exploring the woods further. But Sarah's intuition screamed warnings, and Emily's apprehension mirrored her own. Reluctantly, they followed Mark deeper into the forest, the trees closing in around them like silent sentinels. With each step, the whispers grew louder, and shadows flitted through the underbrush like phantoms. Suddenly, they stumbled upon a clearing bathed in eerie moonlight. At its center stood a gnarled tree, its branches twisted into grotesque shapes that seemed to reach out for them. Sarah's heart pounded in her chest as a sense of dread washed over her. Ignoring her protests, Mark approached the tree with reckless abandon. But as he reached out to touch its bark, a deafening roar split the air, and the ground beneath them trembled violently. A chasm opened at their feet, swallowing Mark whole before sealing shut with an ominous finality. Frozen in terror, Sarah and Emily watched helplessly as Jake frantically searched for his friend. But Mark was gone, swallowed by the forest's insatiable hunger. With trembling hands, they fled the clearing, the whispers of the woods haunting their every step. Weeks passed, but the memory of that fateful night lingered like a curse. Sarah and Emily returned to the cabin one last time, determined to uncover the truth behind its dark secrets. But as they stood before the dilapidated structure, a chill wind whispered through the trees, carrying with it the echoes of Mark's final screams. To this day, the whispering woods remain shrouded in mystery, a place where the line between reality and nightmare blurs, and the spirits of the lost wander in eternal torment. And for those who dare to venture into its depths, the forest whispers its warning: beware the darkness, for it hungers for souls. This is our story today. If you liked the story, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. We will meet tomorrow, God willing, in a new story.